we could tell by looking at you how tough it was. So, I mean, how tough was it? A game was it for you?
Yeah, look, they're a very good all-round team, Japan. They play a very attractive style of rugby, which is one reason why they've picked up a massive following in this World Cup, especially after their historic win against the Springboks. So I was a little concerned going into the game at Kingsholm that they would have more support than we did, but all credit to the Scottish fans. They came down in their numbers, and the atmosphere was incredible. And obviously having Greek there who plays for Gloucester, I think we got some of the neutral support from the Gloucester fans as well, which is awesome, and hopefully that continues through the World Cup in terms of the Scottish people that are coming down in their numbers.
How pleased were you with the ruthlessness of the team, because they finished well yesterday?
I think we showed a lot of positive things yesterday, and the ruthlessness is a very important thing. We need to be able to put teams to the sword when we get the chance, but I think the thing that I was most pleased with, and a lot of the boys are, is the patience we showed. It was a close game against a tough team, and we knew that, but we stayed patient and we waited till we got to a point in the game where we were playing good rugby and we finished our opportunities, and like you said, we were ruthless in that, and that's really important for us moving forward as a team. Yeah, I think it's very important that each of us, that each individual player plays to the best level that they've played. It's important that we have some big individual performance, but much more important is that we play well as a team. We stick to our structures and we go through the phases and attack and defend, and in all aspects of the game that's going to prove vital going into the latter stages of this competition. And look, we've got off to a good start, but if we can keep this pace going, this is a team that can do something special, but we're not looking at any further ahead than the next game. And USA is going to be a big challenge. They're a physical team and they put pace on the ball as well. So we'll take a day off today and we'll do a recovery in that. But come tomorrow, we start focusing on that game, which we don't have a lot of prep time for, but that's the nature of the competition. We've got to take it as it is and keep moving forward.
This group could come down to points. It's a very close group, but Japan were pressing on your line late on in the game yesterday. How much of defence is about pride?
A lot of defence is about pride and about character, and I think the team showed an incredible amount of character. They were camped on our line a lot yesterday, and aside from a really well set up driving maul that they're a very clever team and they run very clever moves, but aside from that, our defence held firm for the majority of the game, and that's real pleasing for us to see. And to see that character at the end of the game, when we had the game was dead and buried, we'd won the game, but to see the boys sticking together there to not let them in is, that could prove vital come the end of the pool stages.
Okay, there was a lot of talk about Japan's turnaround time. Now Scotland have a short turnaround time, and you have the challenge of the USA. We obviously played them last year on tour in Houston. What do you expect from them, and perhaps what characterises a USA side? I know that's dangerous to do that, but is there a kind of characteristic that they have?
Yeah, I mean, you touched on it there. We don't want to categorise them into any small facets of the game. They're a well-rounded side. They're a well-drilled side. They play a fast-paced game, but they're also a very physical side. So, look, I mean, we've got to prepare for it the way we prepare for any other game. We're going to do our analysis, look at their set play moves, things like that. But at the end of the day, we've got to make sure that we keep doing the right things within our game plan. We're going to keep trying to put teams under pressure in defence, and we're going to keep trying to put them under pressure in attack. And that's going to be important for us moving forward.
As a team, how much did you enjoy the occasion yesterday?
It was awesome. I didn't think leading into the game that I was going to get nervous about it or overawed about it. But when we came out and you sort of realise that you're singing the anthem before a Rugby World Cup match, you start feeling the butterflies in your stomach. And unfortunately, I think that did show at the start of the game. But the boys stuck through it, and we got through our systems and showed a lot of character to get out of that, and then played with confidence at the end. And in competitions like this, confidence is going to become an essential part of our game, as well as the game we're trying to put onto other people.